other interesting cultural news, you have Mark Cuban saying that he's open to joining the Trump administration, which, yeah, maybe maybe he sees the writing is on the wall. I say that because very few people have bashed Donald Trump more than Mark Cuban. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if he was dating Kamala Harris, but they seem to be of the same mindset or IQ level. But it's one of those instances where, I mean, just a couple weeks ago, Mark was so mentally vacuous in terms of supporting Kamala Harris. He was actually saying, oh, yeah, it doesn't matter what her policies are. She could change her policies around taxes and businesses up to the day of the election. Which, I was about to say that's the dumbest thing Mark Cuban has ever said. I don't know. He says the volume of sheer things he said that are mentally vacuous are such vast. I don't know if I can confidently say that. It's that bad. But I mean, he's been calling Trump. I mean, he's calling Trump names for almost a decade now, and yet now he's saying, "Oh yeah, I might be up for this." That was hilariously two-faced. Now this is coming from the leading report saying, "Quote: Breaking: Mark Cuban says he'll be willing to work with Trump administration if asked." And Mark Cuban says, "Quote: I put America first." Unquote, which he most certainly does not. I mean, just the fact that many of his companies, there's a DEI, he fired. I mean, just look at statistically, or just look at the data in terms of businesses that he owns, that he used to own, and they coincidentally, I'm sure, they fired a lot of white guys and replaced them with minority people. So he cleaned house. A lot of it is that the business term when you clean house and you rotate a high level of frequency employees? It loses me at the moment, but yeah, I mean, he's all about DEI, and I mean, putting America first. I would think, give everyone equal opportunity to compete for those jobs. And what I've heard, I should say, there's an asterisk or allegedly, that's not what has happened at his businesses. Now, this one pretty viral. Got 2.5 million views as well as 12,000 likes, with one of the first comments coming from Matt Wallace. Now, Matt Wallace says, quote, "Want to explain publicly in a video exactly what you would like to see Trump do when he becomes president, Mark Cuban. Kamala is going to lose in an overwhelming storm of votes. There is a reason most Democrat candidates in swing states aren't willing to tie their name to her." Got 1.2 thousand likes. That being said, who knows how many votes will come in at 2 or 3 in the morning this year. But yeah, in terms of the betting odds, a lot of these polls, a lot of these surveys, they are more favorable to Trump past couple weeks, especially after Kamala Harris went on all those late night TV shows and was so disconnected to the common man. He had trouble opening a beer, which, again, it was almost unfathomable in terms of how could you be that awkward? That's coming from me. Even I'm not that awkward. I know how to open a beer, even though I don't have more than maybe one a year. But even I know how to open a can of beer. She struggled with that, and she forgot she asked for Miller High Life on the Steve Colbert show. She asked for a specific brand name, and then she forgot the brands like Mantra, like the champagne beers. Like, I don't even drink that stuff. And I know not the logo. I know the trademarked phrase they use. She's just so fake, and her policies are so bad. Like, she wants to tax unrealized gains. I mean, that alone would kill so many people. The ripple effect would be monumentous, and some studies show they wouldn't even fund the government for 3 days. So she would only be doing it to send a message and destroy capitalism. I mean, all of her policies are on business. Like, I don't know a single small business owner or medium business owner that supports Kamala Harris or her policies. Now, going back to the comment section, you have Libercat Media TM said, "Translation: I bet on the wrong horse," getting 6.6 thousand likes. Can't but wonder, how would Trump react to Mark Cuban all of a sudden pretending to be on his side? Trump might say something to the effect of, "Mark Cuban, he's hated me for a long time. With my administration, we only get the best. We need smart, brilliant people in my administration. So, Mark, I have to say, I wish you the best." He would probably say something to that effect. Granted, that might be the worst Trump impression you hear all year, but at least you heard it here. Going back to the main comment section, you have It's Tiff said, "Oha, now Mark Cuban could sit this one out and follow his lesbian creepy cat lady guide of imbeciles," getting 4.9 thousand likes. Our Patriot US says, "If he was truly America first, he wouldn't be voting and siding with Kamala," getting 2.2 thousand likes. Our Patriot also says, "Sounds like he thinks Trump is going to win and is keeping his inbox open. Talk about opportunistic loser," getting 3.3 thousand likes, which, yes, he's rallied against Trump for 6 months now, just constantly pushing Kamala Harris, which again, none of her policies would help small business owners. They'd be an antithesis. What am I even talking about? I'm not saying they would. They are small business owners. Now, Paratrooper Brady also says Trump should ask him kindly to F off, getting 2,000 likes. Jay Hans says we don't want him, getting 1.4 thousand likes. Patrick Webb does a poll, says, quote, should Mark Cuban join the Trump administration? 4,762 people have voted. I'm going to guess 90+% are saying hell no. The options are yes or no. Ew, close. 89.8% said no, 10.2% said yes, which if Trump needs a brilliant entrepreneur who can cut costs and innovate, that's obviously Elon Musk. Yeah, yeah, Mark Cuban? No. Slowly, let's do 1 or 2 more comments here. Emergent perspective, Mark Cuban for court jester. It's Mark Cuban with a clown nose getting 529 likes, which does look pretty scary and funny. Ashford Forbes says Two-Face Mark Cuban getting 725 likes, one of the most popular ones. Robert Spector says this guy is a weasel, getting 837 likes. No Pucking Around says he won't be asked. No worries, getting 447 likes, which, yeah, again, is that scary amalgamation of Mark Cuban and Kamala Harris's hair. Ugh. It says Skeeter. This is from Skeeter. Says, quote, we are not hiring. That got 82 likes. So yeah, it looks like Mark Cuban will do anything to be popular. Oh, I guess maybe he just sees the tides are turning. Because again, for what was it, 6+ months, all he did is rally against Trump, who, again, business-wise, especially, I mean, Mark Cuban's supposed to be a businessman. He's a successful billionaire. He sold to Yahoo.com back when Yahoo had money for, what was it, $3.34 billion, something like that, for broadcast.com, which, again, was revolutionary at the time. Also ironic, Mark Cuban hates patents, but he's a billionaire because of his patents. Partially digress. But let me know in the comments. Do you think Trump will actually, take Cuban on for his offer? What does Mark Cuban have to offer that Elon Musk can't offer, if not more in spades? Be an interesting question. Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and comment. It's a great way to give me some additional insight and feedback, letting me know how to make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.